Welcome to Wayne's News. I'm your friend and host, Amit Roy. Today is Veterans Day. I want to pay my respect to those fallen heroes who fought against communism, Nazis, and jihad. I want to dedicate my episode to those heroes, those who have inspired me, and John MacArthur, my guru. Anyway, will explain why they were great and why Indian armed forces must learn from them how to fight insurgency and terrorism. There are a few points I will put up and discuss, and so that people concerned may be benefited. Please like me and subscribe me and share my video YouTube channel. Anyway, first I will tell you, I was seeing one interview of an Indian officer who fought in northeastern India and fought insurgents. I not only have seen one, but very few others also have seen. No, I was very surprised. I was very surprised. Actually, I learned a lot of things also. I'll not say I'm is all zero, but I learned a lot of things from him. He said few things which has shocked me. But and it appears he didn't know. Now he said he's in Scotland and helping uh, as a private security operator. Anyway, I'm coming to that. I'm not going to there. I'm talking only mainly on insurgency thing and some misconceptions these people have, how they should fight properly, they should fight well. And I will draw some example of American forces fought in Vietnam and other places. Now, first, look, American forces and Indians have something in common. The enemy is hidden and lives in the jungle mainly. Uh, and they are seeing you. You are not seeing them. That's the story. So, in most cases, it is being told that they know everything about you. No, I came to a conclusion that Indians try to think very simplistic. That is not a solution. They cannot fathom the broader picture at all. Unless they understand broader picture, it's impossible to fight those kind of elements. Impossible. There's a fish vendors are coming, local people are coming and knowing about their every movement. But actually, it's not true. Actually, it's not true. They are terrorists or insurgents, whatever you call it. They are knowing you from a long time. They have a lot of apparatus, tactics, and I'll discuss some tactics and information gathering kind of thing. It's a broad-based information intelligence gathering kind of thing. Look, they have eyes in front of your camp every day. They are seeing all your movements. And he says he's a special force man. Before he came, they knew about him. It is very possible. Why not? Why not? It's very simple. He is not alone. He is not alone. He has support of logistics from China. He has support from those Chinese satellites and Russian satellites maybe. Now, when you go to military academy, they publish pass out lists. So Chinese are collecting that. They know your name. You are putting on your name here, your regiment, etc. And they know who are you. And you must be going to a base camp. You're not coming from the home. And they're going to base camp. They know about your base camp. There is a spy there. So there not one spy, there are few spies, I'm sure. Restaurant, bar, whorehouses, gambling den, or whatever. Grocery shop. They are collecting information about you. And your movement is being tracked in many, many places. So they know about you. It's not rocket science. And, they are giving you some sort of false security. They are playing on your ego. Indian soldiers, officers were telling very proudly, "We did that. I can take on 3 men, or more, this and that." Never say that what you can do. Why you are telling you can take on 3 men? They'll come out with 5 men. Don't say that. Never say your name or rank, even you're passed out. Never say that. Americans will not do that. You see their interview Americans, so discreet. Why I like them? Now he says, look, our regiment was there, we went for ambush, there was no direct contact, etc., etc. There are a few signs you should see. If you see this village is empty, you must be very careful. He knew that. That's a good point. I'll be saying that. And you can see village, you go there, there is a pasture, and you can see this grasses are tied, sometimes grasses are open, cut open, etc. These are the signs. And sometimes you can also see some commotions. Now look, you have to understand the jungle very well. If it's a tall grass jungle or undergrowth, you have to understand that. So if it's a tall grass jungle, he's seeing you from 1 kilometer away with binocular. You cannot see him, and he's coming or going. Now he said, because you are special forces, he was never attacked. And when he left his company from one post to another, that post was attacked. This is a giving you a kind of false security, false security. You're invincible. They're playing on ego. They said, look, they never attack the women and children. It is a false kind of thing. This tactics has been changed, has not been changed. They are waiting to, gear up their operations. At this point of operation, they are not doing it. But they have done it. They have killed one Indian army. Chaps, son, some sort of Major Biplab, I remember, is in Manipur. Secondly, look, Indians have a kind of defensive kind of thing, mindset. Look, they'll go to 300 kil, 300 kil? One sec, let me think. 300 meters inside of Burma, they'll not go beyond that. Don't think like that. Don't think like that. You should have courage to go beyond that. You should have support to go beyond that. You have so much big army, tax plus army. Why you are not doing it? Just going to 300 meters inside Burma, and you will not go beyond that. They know about your doctrine. Now look, there are a few type of traps I will be discussing. Sometimes you can see they're showing you 2 or 3 people. You are going there, setting up ambush, maybe L-shaped ambush or V-shaped ambush or U-shaped ambush. These are very possibilities. Secondly, they will be waiting near your walking path or road or streams where you drink water or pass by. So these are the things that are vulnerable. Never, you should be very careful about this kind of thing. Secondly, look, they will hit you and disperse. They might disperse, 500 people might disperse in 3, 2, 3, 5 groups. Or other type of disbursement is retreat, is their kind of retreat is. They'll divert you here, they'll retreat from here. And they have hideouts. It's also possible. They have hideouts. Besides, they are very directional in your. They have IDs, homemade IDs. They are not using strings yet abundantly like they used to do in Vietnam and other places. And they are directional minds. So these are things. But what I saw, in general, Indians are, telling a lot of rubbish. Rubbish in a sense, my fighting skill is very good. You don't need that kind of fighting skill all the time. You need this brain, this brain. You are making a pattern. You have your movement, your habits, all being observed, recorded by Chinese mentors. They are giving this for analysis to the Chinese mentors. So your profile is being made there. In Americans' case, maybe Vietnam is supplied to the Russians or Chinese. Similar. So you must be knowing that. Secondly, I'm also saying one interesting thing is happening. Now Burmese army is fighting in North Burma. And situation is very fluid right now. Now, Shan State Army and three other army, the Sama Chinese Tang Army, etc., three brother alliance are trying to cut Belt and Road Initiative. So that is very interesting thing happening. And this is the moment you should enter. You should enter and go for a rampage. Do not care for your, good face and all. Do not care for your good face and all. You can make your ex-army man, and why this chap is going for few hundred bucks to Scotland. They should make. This chap is smart. I like him. He's smart, but been made smarter. And some sort of bands you create and attack them. There is a thing called chin-dits. Americans did that, the British did that during Burmese operations. You should have that kind of teams, chin-dits, go operations inside Burma. Unless you do that, I don't think you can cartel this problem. They said we'll go and we'll discuss. This is a process. I don't think it works in a way. Jan, my guru, also my favorite. No, not my guru. My guru, MacArthur would have gone and stated them. He's a desperado, buccaneer, whatever you say. So, Westmoreland said, some people will go on their knees and some people will stand up and fight. So, I prefer to be the latter one. I prefer Indian to be latter one. Unless you do that, you cannot take on PLA. PLA is seeing your motivation. PLA is seeing your fighting skills. So, these are my submission. Do not tell everything about your tactics, your failure, your frustration. You show your fighting spirit. Look at Americans. Look how they fight. I always salute. I'm talking because of my flag, because of my flag, because of America. That kind of, respect I should have on Indian forces. Don't die. Be alive. Fight for the next day and take them down. That is important. So these are my advice to the Indian forces. In the Veterans Day, I see a lot of shortcomings. Lots of shortcomings. I was very shocked seeing that they know about me. They will be knowing about it. It's very simple. Why you don't know about him? I could have teach something about collateral, etc., etc. How to reduce that kind of, they talked about collaterals, damage, etc. I could tell more about collateral damages and how to reduce that, but at this video, I think this is enough. Thank you for patiently. Again, I'm begging, please like me and subscribe me. And I will say, Sam Puffy, never accept defeat. Thank you very much again.